Hey mom, what are we gonna eat today? Today we're cooking Fasolakia Ladera, your favorite. It's a classic Greek recipe. Oh yeah, I love it. Great. And how much did we pay? All of that for the two of us for the dinner. It's very cheap. The price is very low. Together with the extras like the bread and the cheese, it's about 6 to 7 euros. Are you satisfied? Oh yeah, of course, it's a very good price. I mean, imagine how much we spend nowadays in the supermarkets, right? For some processed nonsense. Yeah, exactly. Today you go to the supermarket and you leave 10 euros just like that for nothing, really. Okay, so what do you have there? Oh, I have all the good stuff from the laiki, from the green market. So tomatoes and green beans and potatoes and garlic and onion and greens and carrots. And it's a very simple dish, very nutritious. Yeah, it's a poor man's dish, right? Yeah, exactly. All the dishes, all the cuisines globally that are called poor man's food or peasant food or simple food, these are the best always. The simpler, the better for you. Yeah, I totally agree. But it is packed with nutrition. Yes, of course it is. So let's stop talking, eh? We're talking and talking here, Mom. Stop talking. Let's make the dish so the people can watch. They can also cook and they can enjoy at home. Yeah, of course, and tell to our people watching that they don't have to stress out about the recipe. We will write everything for them down in the video description, so they will have everything written. Okay, I will. Okay, no philosophy here. You just take everything and you rinse all the vegetables and the greens under running water very, very well. Then you take your green beans and you clean them. You cut the edges from both sides and then you cut it in half. Check if there is a fiber string running along the vegetable. If you see it, pull it out and remove it. Then you take your greens, parsley and dill, and you chop them. Next, you will take the potatoes, peel the potatoes and coarsely dice them. And next, you will take the tomato and you will do the same with the tomato. Leave the skin and dice all the tomatoes. And next, you will take your onions and your garlic and also dice coarsely. You don't have to try too hard. Just make the pieces even so they are evenly cooked. And your carrot, you can even slice it, okay, just like I do here. It's easier. So now we grab the olive oil. This is a pan I'm using, my favorite deep frying pan. You can use a wok. We're gonna add olive oil and the heat is on high. We're gonna be sauteing over high heat. First we start with the onions, but the trick here is not to add the onions too early. You want to wait for the oil to be really hot, because if you add it too early, it will drink too much oil and it will become soggy. So to keep it nice and crisp and tasty, you wait until the oil is really heated up and then you add your onion. So the onion will need about 2 minutes over high heat. You have to stir all the time. Use a wooden spoon, just like I do, so you don't scratch your favorite frying pan. Okay? And now you want the onion to be light gold, not dark, only light gold. So about 2 minutes. Now I'm going to do another trick. Look, the most hot part of the pan is in the middle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a hollow space right in the middle of the pan. This way I'm going to push the onions away to the sides where the pan is not so hot so that it doesn't burn. And inside this hollow space, I will put the next ingredient, which is the tomato. There you go. So tomato, olive oil, and onion together. It will give us a lovely sauce, just like the one you make for the pasta. You give it about 3 minutes. You want it to be combined. You don't want it to be separate. You want it to be all together. It will start smelling nice and sweet. Now you add the carrots. The carrots will also need about 3 minutes, and once they become translucent, more like yellowish color, you will realize that they are ready, crispy, and that they have absorbed the oil. Okay, and this will take you about 3 minutes also. Now you add the potato. The potato will need about 2 minutes, and you also add the garlic at this point. And don't do it like Maggie when she was a young girl and she started cooking with me. She would always add the garlic at the beginning of the cooking, and she would burn it every single time. So yes, don't do it like her. Now she knows, of course. Now she has learned. Okay, so now you put the garlic together with the potatoes. Okay, and now we add the green beans, and now we're going to add water. This is 1 glass. It's 250 milliliters. Maybe you will have to add a bit more later, but I don't think so. I think that's enough. And just combine it. Now add the greens, the herbs, parsley and dill, and we will now switch to low. Now is the moment you switch the heat to low, and we will simmer that dish for at least 30 minutes. And after 10 minutes, it looks like that. And after 20 minutes is the time to add the salt. On purpose, we didn't do it at the beginning, because if you do it from the start, your potatoes, they will become very hard. Okay, so after 20 minutes, add the amount of salt that is good for you, for your dietary needs and preferences. For us, we find that the good balance between taste and health is about half a tablespoon of good quality sea salt. Okay, and now we need to leave it a bit more. You see, there is still a lot of liquid here, and it looks like water. It's not saucy yet. So we have to cover it again and leave it for at least 15 minutes more to simmer, so that this sauce thickens and becomes very, very nice. Now it's ready. It smells amazing. And now I'm going to show you how we serve it. We're going to make it even more healthy, even more nutritious, and even more filling, because it's already a proper peasant food, right? The ultimate, we would say, peasant food. But now we're going to make it even nicer. So look what we do. We always put a little bit of olive oil on top. Literally a drizzle, literally a few drops. You don't need more. This is just for the health benefits, because the fresh olive oil is so good for your heart. It has the healthy fats, okay? And people all over the Mediterranean do that. So just a few drops. And now to make it filling, who likes feta cheese? Everybody. Exactly. So I don't think there's many people who don't like feta cheese. So please tell us in the comments if you don't like feta cheese. Now you add some more feta on top. This way you make it a complete meal. Oh, Mom, and we have the cool bread from the bakery, right? Yes, of course, from our neighbors here. We have our befriended small tiny bakery here next door, just around the corner, and they make this amazing artisan crusty peasant bread, and goes so well with all those dishes. And yeah, these are really good things.